One of the most attractive traits that you can cultivate is a sense of humor. When you demonstrate a sense of humor, it presupposes a few very attractive things. One, that you are very, very confident. Two, that you are socially intelligent. Confidence and social intelligence are extremely attractive, extremely charismatic, and extremely seductive. But on a much deeper level, you can demonstrate leadership by building a quick burst of social cohesion. Because when you let loose a joke in a group setting and everybody laughs, you've suddenly become the leader of the group, creating a good feeling that everybody can share. And this sudden burst of social cohesion with you in the dominant position is extremely ancient and extremely attractive. So the question, dear viewer, is how can you develop a sense of humor? You already have a strong sense of humor because you laugh at jokes. It's just a matter of taking the recognition side of your sense of humor and translating that into a production side of your sense of humor. And this you can do by understanding the linguistic structure of humor. To understand the linguistic structure of listening to what people are saying and turning that around into some funny statements. And this is done by simple reframing. Simple reframing, basic linguistic reframing, is the backbone of all humor. If you watch funny TV shows and movies, this is where all the humor comes from. For example, if you watch the TV show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there is an episode where two of the characters were on this vitamin diet, and they both had a bad response. One of them had constipation, the other had diarrhea. And so constipation and diarrhea are bad things. But the reframe was, constipation's not bad, it's good because of X. Diarrhea's not bad, it's good because of Y. But they didn't say the reframe, they just said the reason why it was good, the Y part. And so one character says, how's your diet going? And the other character says, I'm constipated. I haven't crapped in a week. And she says, that's good because you're using 100% of the food you're eating. Your body is operating at 100% capacity. And he says, how about you? And she says, I've got diarrhea all over the place. And he says, that's good. That means your body is getting rid of all of its toxins. So they had this quick reframe of two bad things into two good things in a humorous way. Another reframing example of humor is in some movie whose name I forgot. These two guys are at a party. And one guy is sad because his girlfriend just dumped him and he can't get into the groove of the party. And his friend is trying to help cheer him up. And he says, get out there and go meet some girls. And he says, I need to get Jessica back. And the other guy says, you need to get another girl named Jessica in the back. That's another reframe. So how do you practice this? How do you learn this technique? Well, the simple way is to just practice reframing simple sentences. And that's exactly how you can use the sleight of mouth patterns that I talk about in my book, Tongue Fu. And I'll list all the patterns below this video. But all you need to do, there's 18 patterns, is every single day, just take one statement and reframe it, write it out with all the 18 patterns and reframe that statement and just come up with 18 different creative ways to reframe the statement. So day number 1, peanut butter is delicious. And then reframe that using all the patterns. Talking in public is scary. Then reframe it with all the patterns. Being socially outgoing is difficult. And then reframe that with all the patterns. If you do this every day, 2 things will happen. 3 things will happen. A lot of fantastic things will happen. One is you'll be building up a stronger and stronger humor production muscle. You can take any statement people say, reframe it, say something funny, and get everybody laughing. And 2, you can destroy all your limiting beliefs. 3, you will become much more creative because your creativity is essentially limited to the structure of your thought. And if you build in a naturally reframing muscle, any limitations will immediately and subconsciously and automatically be flipped around into something good. And if you do this every day, if you build your reframing muscle every day, it will be enormously successful. You'll become much more attractive. You'll become much more seductive. You'll become much more outgoing. You'll become much more engaging socially, and you'll be a fantastic conversationalist that everybody loves to be around. So start reframing sentences every day. Reframe your limiting beliefs every day. Reframe your limiting thoughts every day and see what happens next. If you want to learn more, check out the links below. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.